Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keep the unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, back at it again. Fresh off Christmas vacation. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Greatest podcast in the land where a rated PG calendar has conservative Twitter in uproar. I am Uncle Hotep. He's Hotep Jesus. What's good with you, man?
Not much, man. How's your Christmas?
It was good. It was cool.
What'd you get?
Some hoodies. I got tickets to the Sixer game.
Okay.
Rockets on MLK Day. I've never been to an MLK Day game.
Is that like a special game or something?
Yeah, Massa make the Shine work on MLK. Like that's one of the few days like every team in the league is playing. Except for maybe like two, like due to scheduling, but almost every team plays on MLK.
Oh, Massa said, look, people off from work, you niggas got to go out there and dance.
Yeah, you gotta go out there and work. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's cool. I gotta take my two daughters to watch that game. But yeah, there was. I'm just glad it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Glad that's behind us.
Yeah.
You know.
How
I seen your boy. Who y'all got? The dude with the beard. And Russ, right? Russell, what's his name?
Wilson?
No, the one who could dunk.
Embiid?
No, Russell.
Westbrook.
Yeah,
what
don't he play for the Sixers?
No, he played for the Clippers.
Oh, him and what's name play for the Clippers?
Yeah, Harden and Westbrook play for the Clippers now.
Oh, I saw the colors. I thought they was the Sixers.
No, they got blue. They got a blue alternate jersey or something like that. But, you know.
Oh, okay. I seen them snapping the other night. I was like, they go Unk Sixers. It's the Clippers. Oh my God, that's how out of touch I am. Lord have mercy.
Do the picks? Or how was your Christmas?
It was good. It's not over yet. You know, we celebrating Kwanzaa in my household, so
okay.
We giving gifts each day. You know, we gotta follow just like our fellow Jewish allies. You know what I'm saying? A President Day. You know, so we still celebrating over here.
Hold on, you gotta since you mentioned Kwanzaa. Go to go to your boy what the hell is his CJ Pearson.
CJ Pearson?
Yeah.
All right, let me log in my other account because he got me blocked.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. CJ Pearson. Remember I debated him on what was it?
Yeah, I remember that. I'll just drop the link to you.
Where's the oh, here he is. Is it recent?
Yeah, just the other day he had a comment on Kwanzaa. But look how talk about the freshman 15. This nigga went to college and fucking that nigga aged like 30 years.
No, that nigga he looked 30 when he was 12. He always looked like an old nigga. So now he gonna look 50. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. All right. I pulled this up from the burner. Let me see if we can put this on the screen. Oh, he got a video? Oh, shit. Oh, the grift was too good. Now, you know, nothing carries currency like a black conservative denigrating black culture. So let's take a look at this. You ready?
Hold on.
This nigga hairline receding already? This nigga ain't got a black barber or a Dominican barber nowhere? Where you get his hair cut at? Supercuts?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? CJ Pearson here. What the hell is Kwanzaa? Seriously, guys, what the hell is Kwanzaa? Because I'm sitting here, because I've been black all my life, in case you guys can't tell, trying to figure out what this Kwanzaa nonsense is. Because I have never celebrated Kwanzaa, never intend to celebrate Kwanzaa, and for all my life, I've celebrated Christmas, the birth of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because that is what I believe. But apparently this holiday is supposed to be connecting me with my African-American roots. But the thing is, I'm not African-American. I'm American. I was born in Georgia, not Zimbabwe. I don't celebrate Kwanzaa, some fake holiday created by a convicted criminal who hated white people. I celebrate Christmas. Again, the birth of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Not some make-believe holiday that sounds as if it originated in Wakanda. I am so tired of these ridiculous efforts to divide us as a people, as a country. It's sickening, and it is so wrong, toxic, and evil.
Oh, man. He said, buddy got one of them third world birth certificates because ain't no way he's 21.
Yeah, everybody was killing him. See how old he looked. Look, raggedy ass mustache. What mustache is that? Like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck's going on.
This nigga said, I am not African American. I'm an American. Now that one rings bells amongst the red whites. They love to hear that shit. Don't say you're black, say you're an American. Fuck that black shit. You know, when you're fully assimilated into the red whites. There's some good propaganda. I know they ate this up. 5,000 retweets. Oh, I know they love this. This carries heavy currency.
Oh man, but I don't think they even seen it. Like, if you go to the view tweets, like all it is Black Twitter roasting his ass.
Yeah, I do see Black Twitter roasting his ass. Somebody said that mustache is extremely creepy.
It definitely.
It's just weird, you know, how every year we gotta roll this out. Let's shit on Kwanzaa Day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And then the historical inaccuracy, the biblical inaccuracy, to sit up here and pretend like Jesus Christ, aka the adaptation of the story of Heru, to pretend like that has anything to do with Christmas. We all know what we're talking about here is the summer solstice coming around during a time what they call spring, which is the celebration of the rebirth of the sun, S-O-N, which has been commandeered to be S-O-N. So if you're going to get it right. Spring is the celebration of your God, and Christmas ain't got nothing to do with Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Even good Christians know this. You know who created Christmas, Uncle Hotep? You know who gave Christmas all of its trimmings? A corporation.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the one who created the image of Santa Claus. Your religion is Coca-Cola. That's what your religion is. If you celebrating Christmas, you celebrating Coca-Cola. Stole it from the pagans. Imagine that, Christians celebrating a pagan holiday and then calling it Christian. That's my issue with him claiming, he don't celebrate Kwanzaa. All right, fine. What do you celebrate? You can't even celebrate your shit correct. Yule and Saturnalia, correct. You can't even get your celebration correct. And you know why he can't get his celebration correct? Because he LARPing. He a fraud. He's a fake. He not repping his religion for real. Because the people that rep that religion for real know these things. What this looks like is white nationalist conservative grifting. White nationalist conservative grifting. So you go, hey, I believe in Jesus Christ and our Lord and Savior. All the red whites come clamoring to praise the magical Negro, who is actually not black or African American. He's just American, which I get. And I don't even want to rebut that because it sounds cute and everything like that. But you can tell by the way he talks like a purebred white person. There's not a single octave of bass in his voice. And he sounds like he belongs on the news talking to white people. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on.
Rustic, I see you. Rumble, I see you.
Oh, Rustic just got he just got banned for 24 hours. That was easy.
Aso, I see you said what did he say? He said CJ's mustache is Unc's toes related. But anyway, that's I don't know why people have to get on fucking Kwanzaa every year. I would think it would get old, I didn't think people were gonna get into it again this year, but once again they did. And
all I'm saying is Kwanzaa don't celebrate some white man asking kids to sit on his lap. That shit sound funny.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I mean, as much as people talk about 1350 and all these other things, I would think they would fucking welcome the tenets of Kwanzaa. Like, I would be begging you shines to fucking celebrate something that has nothing to do with fucking, materialism and commercialism and all that jazz. But anyway.
I got a question for you.
All right, go ahead.
Uncle Hotep, I need you to help me out. I have a conundrum about white culture. I was thinking about it today. We were in a space about white Christian nationalism or Christian nationalism. They try to pretend like Christian nationalism isn't white Christian nationalism. But anyway, what is white culture? How would you, if aliens came from another planet and said, all these different people on this planet got culture, what are like 3 things you would call
American white culture?
Specifically American white culture.
I feel like we asked this before, but I would say, or maybe that was black culture. I would say
it was black culture.
Skiing?
Skiing?
Yeah.
Okay. Skiing is white culture. Okay. Might as well throw skateboarding along with that or no?
I think there's enough shines to skateboard. You can't say that's like exclusively anymore.
Okay. Interesting.
I would say skiing. NASCAR, definitely.
NASCAR is definitely Uncle Hotep's left foot. NASCAR is definitely white culture. And I went to a NASCAR event this year. Shout out to Jazzy. Almost called him by his real name. Shout out to Jazzy. Fucking amazing time. Absolutely amazing time. Highly recommended.
I would say guns too.
Guns.
Somebody said hockey.
Hockey.
No.
Punks McGee said coffee. Raisins and potato salad, says Uncle Hotep's left foot. Raisins and potato salad.
No, soccer's not different.
Soccer's definitely not the white man's culture.
Casseroles.
Casserole sounds about right.
War, guns, and red meat, says Descendant Loki. Thank you for the donation.
War, guns, and red meat. That sounds accurate.
I would say guns.
Guns.
If it's American whites, I would say guns.
I agree. The
word buddy.
The word buddy. Patriot J said, I went to a NASCAR event this year too, and Wiz Khalifa was the halftime performer. What? That's wild. I would have never put those two things together. Did you have a good time, Patriot J? I had a great time. I thought it was exhilarating. And just very it felt like a white cookout.
Yeah, there's definitely some crossover there. My dad was a big NASCAR fan. Shit like that. He was all into races and shit like that. So yeah, maybe there's going to always be some shines liking that, but for the majority, yeah, I would say that's white culture. Like Just Mess says cornhole, but no, I see shines playing cornhole. If you ever see the cornhole things in the middle of the street and some shines walk by, they're gonna grab that sandbag and throw it. You've never been to a black cookout. You never seen no niggas play no cornhole. Niggas will throw anything.
Yeah. If it involves throwing something through a hole, niggas got that covered. Pause.
Rodeos. Oh, that's good. Rodeos.
You know what's white culture that gets misnomered as black culture? Dog fighting. Dog fighting was originally very much, I mean, white people bred and created the Rottweiler and the pit bull. I mean, without the white man, we wouldn't have the pit bull.
Yeah.
And they bred that, correct me if I'm wrong, but for military purposes, military and attack purposes, I believe they bred that dog for. And dog fighting was a big thing amongst, well, it's specifically English, and then I guess that came over to here in the States.
You ever any cousins that dog fight? Used to fight dogs?
No comment. Yo, one time I was hanging with one of the homies, and this is why I say don't send your kids to community college, at least not here in New Jersey, because all I did was just run into criminals. All my friends were just happened to be criminals. It was really weird. But he said, yo, pull up to the crib. We're going to hang out and, smoke weed and talk and shit. So I pull up to his crib, and he had a long driveway, kind of like back in the woods. This is a black person, black dude. And we was hanging out. And he's like, yo, you want me to show you something? I'm like, what? He's like, come here, let me show you something. So he takes me down the hallway and opens the door to my left. And I just peeked in for a second. And when I opened that door, I don't think I've ever been more afraid in my life. It was, I want to say 3 of them in there. As soon as he opened the door, they came snapping at me. He had them chained, though, to like the dresser or the wall or some shit like that. And that thing came right at me, no hesitation, and was ready to kill me. Never been so afraid in my life. And he started laughing. He thought the shit was hilarious because I jumped back screaming and shit. Like, oh shit, motherfucker, what? And he thought it was so funny. Then he told me, yo, those my fighting dogs. That's what he said. Those my fighting dogs. I got out that house in about 20 minutes. We smoked that blunt. I said I had to go. I wasn't staying in that house with them dogs. You must be out your damn mind. I was terrified.
No, I had a cousin and his pops. They used to be dog. They used to fight dogs. That was back in the 80s, though. But that's
heavy in the 80s.
Yeah, definitely.
You remember the movie Fresh?
No, I don't think.
Fresh. Was it Fresh? I bust stupid dope moves. His Hispanic friend was breeding a dog to fight in that movie. This was a movie that came out, I want to say in the 90s.
Um, no, I don't remember it offhand.
Fresh was fire. You got to watch Fresh when you get a chance. It's one of those classic hood movies that always gets forgotten about.
All right, let's do the picks real quick. Jets Browns.
Jets Browns. Let's go Jets.
Lions Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Patriots Bills.
Bills.
Falcons Bears.
Falcons.
Raiders Colts.
Go Raiders.
Rams Giants.
Go Giants.
Cardinals Eagles.
Let's go Eagles.
Saints Buccaneers.
Let's go Saints.
Niners Commanders.
Go Niners.
Panthers Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Dolphins Ravens.
Dolphins.
Titans Texans.
Actually, no, let's go Ravens. I'm sorry. Let's go Ravens. You said who?
Titans Texans.
Titans.
Steelers Seahawks.
Steelers.
Chargers Broncos.
Chargers.
Bengals Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Packers Vikings.
Packers Vikings.
Yeah.
Vikings.
Okay.
1994. Here we go. Oh, damn, I forgot Samuel Jackson was in this.
All right, let's get to it. Christmas is over. New Year's is coming to approach. When's New Year's? New Year's Sunday night?
Monday.
Night? Monday?
Well, technically Sunday night, right?
You got any big plans? You do anything for New Year's Eve?
Might go to the homie crib.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like to Demic sometimes Demic has a thing at his crib, but he just moved. He just bought a mansion. So he might crash his mansion. Usually last time he had it in his loft. But if he's not doing nothing, I'll probably just keep it local.
276 in YouTube.
What's your New Year's? Do you have a New Year's ritual? Like, I heard, how you bring in a new year dictates your year. So you're supposed to clean up your house and all of that stuff and eat greens for money. Do you got any superstitions like that?
No.
Really?
No, my mom used to eat black eyed peas for good luck.
Black eyed peas, yeah. What was that for again?
That was just for good luck.
Good luck, right. Word.
But I personally don't do anything. I haven't done anything New Year's for like a couple decades. That was never my thing, New Year's Eve. Like, I'll never forget, man. Like, this is when I was a young boy. This is on 30. We tried to get into this. It was on New Year's Eve. We tried to get in this club. We couldn't get in. I ain't had no money. We tried to just bum rush in there, right? Couldn't get in. A couple of my boys got in. They got in. I ain't get in. I was standing outside. I was like, fuck it. Don't you know these niggas start squabbling, motherfuckers? Not my boys, but the people were just fighting inside the club. It starts spilling out on the highway. Now this is right by a major highway and shit. Man, niggas start fighting in the street. All of a sudden, motherfuckers was watching. Niggas like to watch people fight, and motherfuckers like, so you heard somebody say, "Hard." This motherfucker, he hit one of the people that was fighting. That motherfucker flipped.
Turned into Superman.
That motherfucker turned into Superman. I swear to God. You know how tall the fucking telephone poles were? That motherfucker was up past the telephone poles. And I don't think the car was going that fast. He was only going like, I don't know, 40. He wasn't flying, but he had a good pace.
Mm.
Boom, knocked his pants off and everything. Ran down there. Motherfucker, some lady was just trying to check his pulse. He still got the pulse. Oh shit. You know what I mean? So I really I don't fuck with like New Year's shit. Like some bad shit happens sometimes on New Year's Eve, man. So I never really fuck with it after that.
There's a lot of demons out on New Year's.
Yeah.
You got to be careful driving because everybody drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Anyway, let's get to the Black Twitter report. It's been a busy week in Black Twitter. Busy week on fucking busy grifting week, or busy overall. A lot of like topics that intertwine with a lot of things. First, Dr. Umar was on the Joe Budden podcast and in Shine Twitter. They haven't stopped talking about the shit. I haven't watched it. I've watched the clips. Basically, the 2 points that came out of it. Like he was grilling on Ish because Ish is Paulgan. And he said, if you Paulgan, you have low self-esteem as a black man. And in the second point, he attacked Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant, because he's saying since Kobe died, that money does not get into the black community. He was pocket watching. That's the thing.
Said some shit about Eminem too.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't even know why. Why was this a big thing? He said Eminem's not the greatest rapper of all time. Like, I don't know why that take took off. I think TMZ picked it up and some shit like that. Like, what? Like, who cares? Like, nobody like outside of fucking, what's the dude's name on Twitter?
Who?
The nigga from Canada, the fucking African nigga from Canada be trolling
Drake.
No, a Twitter guy. Easy Bear.
Oh, ZV Bear.
EB Bear.
Oh yeah.
He's the only one that think Eminem is fucking goat. But everybody think Eminem the goat. But that story got picked up everywhere. Like, what the fuck is the big deal?
The great grifting. Anytime you got black people and white people in juxtaposition, you got virality. You got the mixture for virality. That's why the CJ Pearson clip denigrating Kwanzaa is so potent. You want to play the clip? This Umar clip? I just sent it to you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Let me know you're ready. I just want to make sure the audience sees what we're talking about here. You ready?
Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Manager that he hired to come in here and clean this motherfucking apartment. Joe might not know who the fuck cleans this
Something
apartment.
just hit me.
Shoot.
Are you mixed race?
No.
Or you a bunny hopper?
Yes. Per your
That's why you have a liberal
that's
perspective.
Not true. That's not
because you go home to a white
true.
woman.
Yes, but that's not true. I felt this way before I met my white girlfriend.
So help me understand how you could be so passionate about the black.
I'm passionate. I'm an objective thinker. I don't. If something makes sense.
So you have no loyalty to the black community.
No, I do have. I probably employ more blacks than you.
Okay, so help me understand that you employ more blacks than me, but you go home to a white woman. Why you don't have a black woman?
Because I fell in love with a white woman, not a black.
Why didn't you fall in love with a black woman?
I did. I fell in love with a black woman. We broke up.
Okay, and why didn't you fall in love with another black woman?
I did that too. We broke up.
Okay. And why didn't you get another one and another one and another one until you found the right one?
Because I met a white woman that I fell in love with, and that's the person that
you're being disingenuous about
that's
something.
Not true.
And let me tell you what you're being disingenuous about.
True.
Romance is a function of focus and opportunity. If I want to date an Asian, I'm going to put myself around Asian women so I can find one. If I want to date a Latino, I'm going to put myself around Latino women so I can date one. If you wanted to marry a black woman, you would have put yourself around black women so you can find one. So how did you end up with the Caucasian? No disrespect to her.
No, not at all. What I'm telling you is the places that I go socially are not just monolithic.
So what? I went to a white college, white job. I never bunny hopped.
Listen to my question. Let me answer you. That wasn't my priority. My priority wasn't, I'm not closed off to dating Latino women. I'm not closed off to dating Asian women. I'm not closed off to dating white women. So again, in my search for romance, all of those things were on the table.
But you do understand that by not being with a black woman, you undermine the success of the black community.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion. Then tell me how the black community benefits from you having a white woman.
If I lend to the financial
Uplifting?
Uplifting of that community, one. That's one thing. Two, if I'm helping to educate the people in that particular community, that's a benefit.
Does not your white woman benefit more from your economics than any black person?
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
So why can't they both be mutually beneficial?
You want to know why? Because she belongs to the group that is responsible for the historical oppression of your race. So why would you voluntarily go over and marry into that? Because when you marry the woman, you don't just marry the woman or date the woman, you're dating her community and her culture. And given the history of us and them, why would you dare align yourself with that if you care about us?
Let me ask you a question. I want you to let me get my answers out.
Go ahead.
So hypothetically,
like, if first off, the thing is, like, Umar is like, he's a talented speaker, so him
bodying Ish
is nothing, and I'm not even sure it's bodying, but like Ish didn't like respond, and you're not going to win on this topic on Black Twitter because they're going to do whatever the women think is right, and they're going to jump on that because Umar's trying to take their side. Like, is that an issue? Like, I wouldn't even came at it that way. Like, I would have been like, yo, man, before you get to interracial dating, you've got education, you got crime, you got self-esteem, you got physical health. Before you even get to that, you've got all these other things that are way more important than that. And if you solve all these other things, it would probably lessen the things that issue that you have, doctor. That's what he should have said to him. Like, if you have healthy, a lot of times people get in these other relationships because they didn't never viewed quote unquote black love like some of y'all did. And this is what's wrong with niggas. Like, you can't see what the origin of the problem is. The origin of the problem is this isn't like, oh, self-esteem or you didn't put yourself in a position. He already lost all that before he even got to that point. I bet you. And then some parents aren't like that. My parents wasn't like that. They make fucking jokes, but they didn't fucking care. Like it's a whole big thing on that. Like, if you have parents that are like, man, you better bring that there's nobody home, then yeah. Neither one of my parents never said nothing like that. They didn't fucking care. You know what I mean? They was on different issues. You know what I mean? They're my household. So that's another thing. Like, you got to put importance. But like I said, there's so many other issues in the Black community before you get to that. I don't know. But what brings the viewership in is talking about that. It's talking about interracial dating. Yep. So that's what Umar's going to talk about. So it don't make no difference. You know what I mean? That's where the grift is. That's where the grift. That's where the grift is. That's where the grift is. The grift's on the bone. Yeah, he's right there.
Yep. What do you know the name of his school? His school movement?
I thought it was the Frederick Douglass Academy or something.
Correct. Frederick Douglass. He named his school after Frederick Douglass. Uncle Hotep, could you please tell me what the race of Frederick Douglass's last wife was?
He was white.
She was white. So he named his school after a snow bunny hopper. He named his school after that's what he said, a bunny hopper, right? Here we have on the screen, Helen Pitts Douglass, the white woman that Frederick Douglass was copulating with. Here he go. Here's another picture of Frederick Douglass hanging out with the white women. You see him right here? He got two of them. Got two snow bunnies. Look at that smile on that nigga face. You ain't never seen a nigga so happy to be around white women. So I just want to know how he is so against bunny hopping, but named his school after a bunny hopper.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. That we could just start right there. This is why Ish need to do his homework before he have guests on. Because first of all, if Ish was dating a white woman, he should have been prepared.
Yeah.
He should have, because you got to know that's Dr. Umar's thing. That's what he's known for. So it should have been prepared. He should have called Hotep Jesus and said, Hotep Jesus, I'm about to interview this nigga. What do I got to look out for? I'd have told him. Like, he going to talk about you dating that white woman. Here's your comeback. You named your school after a bunny hopper. Slow down, Chief. Explain that. Explain that. Why is the last woman Frederick Douglass fell in love with, because that's what they was talking about, falling in love, fell in love with a white woman?
Y'all had to say, well, if it was good enough for Frederick Douglass, it's good enough for me. That's all he had to say.
That's all he had to say. What did you say? If it's good enough for Frederick Douglass, it's good enough for me. That's it right there.
Yeah, but see, that's almost like a setup. But like the Button Podcast is not like
Intellectual conversation.
no, never really.
Right.
Like this is the best. This is the most intellectual conversation they really ever had on that fucking show.
Right.
Oh, and you know, Umar can run circles around them niggas. It's not like he would come on our show and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, oh, you got one of them fucking $100 fucking cups, man.
Yeah. These things fucking work like magic.
Oh, that's a Yeti.
It's a Yeti, yeah. Is it $100? I don't even know. I got it as like a birthday gift last year or some shit.
No, the other popular one is Stanley's. You know what I mean? Them Stanley cups. They're like a big mug and shit. My daughter got one. She was all happy. She was in Target. She was fucking like she was like worshiping like, oh, God, Stanley. I'm like,
yeah.
Fucking Twitter mug. I'm like, what is fucking going on? Like, I didn't know that was the hot shit.
So is the Yeti popping too?
I think so. I think Yeti's been out for a minute, but all them cups was like hot. But the Stanley was like some woman, her car caught on fire, right? It had the Stanley in the mug, right? With water in it. Car burnout. She went in there the next day, got her fucking cup. That shit was still ice. She was shaking it. The ice was still going. I swear. Yeah, the guy from Stanley was like, yo, he gonna buy that person a new car and shit.
Buy him a new car and then use it as sales. That's genius.
Yeah. But yeah, and what was the other thing? So that was, you know, his thoughts on that. And, you know, it went crazy on Black Twitter.
Well, first, we got to go back because how dare you mention Miss Bryant?
Right. Oh, that's the other thing. That's Bush League, but he was always on that Bush League shit. Like that's not on her. That's on Kobe. Like if Kobe, that was on Kobe. Like if I had made millions of dollars, like you gotta be prepared. Like, dude, if I'm out of here, man, if I lose, you gotta tell you what. It's like, listen, if I die for you, this is what I want you to do with my money. That's on you.
Right.
That's on Kobe. If Kobe didn't tell her, now apparently she has the Kobe Bryant. There's a Kobe Bryant
fund or something like that.
Fund or something that does stuff for underprivileged kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he's taking. See, this is Umar's taking the black woman's argument, and he's a black man. This is what the problem is, man. And that's what he caters to. And I also would have said, I was thinking about this today. I'm like, you cater to black women because they're the ones that give you the most money. They're the one that give you the most donations. Anybody watch Dr. Umar's live streams on Instagram? Just watch who donates the most to him. It's not black men. It's black women.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So he's catered to him. You know what I mean? So, but like, that was Bush League about that. Like,
yeah, it's just utterly disrespectful. I spent my entire life hating Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Or I should say, I spent Kobe's entire career hating Kobe. When Kobe died, and I got into studying who he was and all the films and stuff and his interviews, you got to put respect on Kobe's name. Kobe was special. He was special. I wanted to deny it because I was a Jordan fan, and I was like, he's stealing all of Jordan's shit. And he did steal all of Jordan's shit. Let's be clear. He did steal Jordan's moveset. But his competitiveness, his drive to win, his will, his dedication to hard work, his mind. The fact that he had a father in his life all said a lot. And you just don't, like, there's so many examples of men alive right now. Like, why did you say RG3? You went straight for the GOAT? You went straight for Kobe? When it's a million examples? They could have said Uncle Hotep. He could have stayed current. But to invoke the dead, I can't respect that. It's a little tacky to do that. And then his wife is grieving over the loss. And now you bringing her name up and it's trending. And it's like, it's very tacky. Just because you want to get your point across, just because you want to get your grift off. Can't respect it. Can't respect it.
Yeah, I know. Usually I go through Instagram and then, like, so before I drop my daughter off to school, like I save some like motivational pieces that people put up.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are Kobe Bryant. I just play like yo, I would listen about Kobe, how talk about him hard work and stuff like that. I play that before she gets out to school and shit. You know what I mean? The motherfucker, he was a hardworking guy. You know what I mean? Like, it was like his work ethic was like beyond comprehension to like anybody. A lot of people, like, to even reach that goal. You know what I mean? And it's just telling. That's why the man had to kill him. That's why the man had to kill him in. You know what I mean? Because he was a danger. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I'll leave that alone, Umar. I've seen Umar speak twice, right, in person. But he's like, he's he's on the internet. He's a content creator. He's got to say some controversial stuff to because that's what clicks. That's what moves.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he's got at some point, Umar has to just concentrate on his school. Stop with the chitlin circuit of fucking doing school, speeches and shit like that, and say what you were supposed to do. You've been saying this shit about the school for a long time. You know what I mean? Over a decade. You know what I mean? It's time to put up or shut up. All this talking and shit and going around the circuit, man. Like, this is one of the things I'm talking about. Like, niggas just love the limelight too much, man. He loved the limelight. He loved being the talk of the town. He loved trending. Do you love trending, or you like talking to them boys? King Randall did in way less time. King Randall has done 5 times whatever fucking Umar has done. And I might be selling him short.
That's facts. School for boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the documentary with the Olympic team with Melo and Bron and Kobe?
Yeah.
Bruh, that took my respect to another level. I had to play it for my kids. I say, you see this? This is what creates greatness. Bron and Melo, they out partying. They got back to the hotel. Kobe was going to the weight room.
Yeah.
He was going to the weight room when they was coming in. Then D Wade was like, hold up. This nigga's serious. Because the same motherfuckers that went overseas and couldn't bring home the gold medal. And they said, oh, shit, all right, fine. We got to call Kobe. And a white man pulled Kobe in. He said, yo, I need you to whip these niggas into shape. These niggas is lazy as shit. They want to party and hang with women. Can you come in here and show these guys what a winner looks like? So he ain't come in there to say, I'm part of this team. He came in there to lead the team. Lead the team. And LeBron at his big age at that time to not be that type of leader, to me, just says a lot about his lack of greatness. I mean, LeBron's great in his own right, but he could never be in that conversation with Kobe and Mike. For that simple reason that Kobe was your leader against the world.
I mean, granted, LeBron was pretty young at the time, and like they were shocked. Like, I think Kobe put him on game. Like, they, a lot of them, they got to the league talent alone. They thought they were working hard, but then when they saw Kobe, they were like, "Well, we wasn't really working hard at all. We wasn't even really committed to our craft at all."
Mm-hmm.
So you probably, I bet you LeBron would thank Kobe for like making him step up his game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Robert Banks said Kobe and Jordan had that dog in him. Yep. Bron ain't got that dog in him. Is LeBron better than Kobe and Jordan? Okay. He's physically more dominant. Probably, the numbers probably say he's better, efficiency and all of that. Still ain't got that dog in him. Still ain't got that dog in him. You think Kobe was passing when that last shot is on the line? You think Jordan was passing the ball when that last shot is on the line? LeBron gonna do the right thing. He gonna pass the ball. Kobe's not doing the right thing. He's gonna shoot the ball. That's a different cut of breed.
Yeah, I saw Jordan in its entirety. Bron is a better athlete than them guys, but he as a basketball player, no. And that's why he's still able to do something he does. He's just a better physical specimen, than both of them guys. He's bigger, stronger, faster. But as a basketball player, he's nowhere even close to either one of them, to be honest. Like,
yeah,
he just isn't.
Somebody said Bron was 23 or 24 at that time. He wasn't grown yet. First of all, Bron went to the league. He didn't go to college. He went straight to the league. So he had a few years in the NBA as a pro. Second of all, at 23, 24, I was the one telling my friends, like, fuck going out, let's go hustle. That's what young Hotep Jesus was doing. So I got that dog in me. All I'm saying is either you got the dog in you or you don't. Bron ain't got the dog in him. Bron put up 40 last week because he's a freak of nature. He's a 6'10" point guard. I'll never take anything away from his ball IQ and skill. That don't mean he got the dog in him. He ain't got the dog in him.
Yeah, just fine.
Who was that used to lock him up?
Who, LeBron?
Yeah.
Iguodala did it in that one.
Iggy was one of them that used to lock him up, but there was another guy who when he came on the court, remember Bron was like, damn.
Kawhi.
Kawhi. No, is it Kawhi? Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah, that was click. Yeah. Bron be scared of these niggas.
Moving on. Bronco quarterback Russell Wilson. White man said they're gonna put him on the bench for a fan of 2 games. Now, allegedly, I guess they called him in. It's like, yo, you gotta restructure your contract.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, I got. That's my baby Sierra's money, right? that's little Future's money, right? I need that money for little Future. It's like, okay, well, sit your ass on the bench, right? And I guess they're going to cut him. Is it time for him to hang up the cleats and get an apology? I'm betting. I still think he wants to run for office somewhere. I guarantee it. It wouldn't surprise me if he's like, and somebody look up his family tree and he's somehow related to the Bushes or some shit.
Mm.
This is top flight boule. You know what I mean? Russell Wilson here.
Mm.
Like his parents had money. And that's back in them days. You know what I mean? He come from real money. So I don't know. This is kind of weird that Nerd put this. Shout out to Nerd for the Black Twitter report. But I don't. This happens all the time in NFL. You know what I mean? Like they try to get out of a contract and they're like, nah, man, let's go somewhere else. And niggas get cut every day, V.
Yeah. I don't know why I worry about him for. This is business. Didn't he get what the chat said he got 37 mil guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
The white man told me I get 37 mil and I ain't gotta show up for work. We throw the party.
Yeah.
You serious? I think it's a great business decision by the club. I spoke about this on my show earlier this week. You got a QB2 sitting there and you don't know what he could do. Let's see what his stock is worth. Let's see what he could do. We're gonna see this week what that QB2 could do. All right? And it might boast the sales.
Bigger question: if he gets into politics, Democrat or Republican?
Democrat.
You think so?
He's going Democrat. You think Sierra gonna let him run as a Republican?
No, I don't
You know who run him.
Mm-hmm.
You know the black woman run that household. Sierra friends won't let him run as a Republican. The minute he run as a Republican, he gonna get accused of touching a white woman. He better not. It's gonna be 25 allegations right behind that shit.
I don't know. I think Russ might be a hardcore Republican.
You think he might be a hardcore Republican? He sure talk like one. Sure act like one sometimes. Got that country boy feel to him. He better run as a Democrat though.
He's in the church heavy. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. I don't think he fits, like, other than his color, skin color. I don't think he fits in with the Democratic Party. He's
Isn't he white?
Huh?
Isn't he white?
Who, Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not white.
Oh, that's right. Both his parents black, right? We went over this, I think. Yeah.
Somebody said his dad might be Indian, but I think his dad just had, niggas back in them days had the curly hair and shit.
Oh, the wop babaloo bop. That Frankie Lyman shit. Where you put the conch in your hair.
I think this is natural. His dad might have been black Indian, but he's black. I mean, both his parents is black.
Mm.
I don't know about his grandparents, but both his parents is black. Nobody's ever said he was mixed or anything like that. But
he said Russ and Vivek got the same skin tone.
They do. They kind of do. Carlos said Russ's attitude is Republican, but he's a stepdad, so definitely more likely Democrat in action. Come on, man. Republicans can't be stepdads?
No.
Oh, come on. Yes?
No. He's a stepdad. Republicans can't be stepdads. That's not a Republican thing to do.
He stepped up where another man wouldn't. You ever seen them t-shirts and shit?
Oh, please, no. He's simp. Yeah, I do remember them t-shirts.
Sierra, man. Come on, man. At a certain level, niggas, every nigga got a fucking price. Come on, man. Stop.
He gotta get Future his son back, man. He gotta get Future his son back.
Take his son back. That's the thing I don't get. Like, I'm Future. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, you gotta come with me, son. Like, that's where I'm like, Future. That's on Future, to be honest. It's not on Russ.
Then Future would have to find another mama. He gonna have to find a stepmom. Who gonna take care of that little nigga?
Me. If I was Future, like, fuck it, we ride.
We riding, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
I damn sure with my son. You better believe it. That motherfucker gonna grow up and want to be a woman.
Like, no, I'm just like, well, I had to have a full-time babysitter, but we ain't go on tour. You coming right with me? Fuck it. Well, man, like, where your homework at? Fuck, get your homework out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like all this, all another man raised my shit. And I'm like, come on, man. And you got but the thing is, he got the money. Like, come on, man, stop. That's wild. To wild out in the streets.
But they said Future got like 8 baby mamas. That's also true.
He's.
If I had 8 sons, they'd all be with me. You could take my daughters for a little while.
Yeah, that's just me. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I always thought Future was a weirdo for that. There's not enough. There's not enough entertainment in the world that would make me do what Future did and just leave his son out there.
I agree. I'll be damned.
Like, he already had hits and shit like that. He didn't have to be going out there and keep performing. You could just do like once a year, put out a tape. He'd be good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that T-Pain?
He was singing.
Yeah, he was doing the covers.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I saw people talking about it.
Man, T-Pain can really go, man.
Yeah, he could really sing.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Oh fuck it!" All I see all these white people shocked and shit. This is T-Pain. What? They shocked as shit.
Yeah,
because he was doing some rock songs and he fucking like they was like, "What?"
Oh, he's doing rock songs too?
Yeah, he was doing everything.
Oh shit! Because he's a real like musician. He's a real like creator. He's for real like great at his craft. Yeah, he said he only used auto tune because he liked the way it sounded and he wanted to be different.
That's the reason?
Yeah. He said he just liked the way it sounded. He was like, "Oh, I could use this and sort of like create my own lane." You know what I'm saying? And he did that. He's pretty much credited with making auto tune, as popular as it is today. Because none of these people would exist without T-Pain. T-Pain won the first season of Masked Singer. I didn't know that.
When your boy Jay tried to kill auto tune.
Yeah, death of auto tune. That's one thing about Jay, man. Sometimes he be acting like a hater, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay, let niggas live, man. You always want to come in and kill somebody's career. Leave T-Pain alone.
Yeah, you think it was worth it though? Like for T-Pain? Because I don't know.
Off?
Yeah. Like I guess he still wants to make some type of music if he's doing.
He still does.
Oh, does he? I haven't heard anything new from him.
Nah, he's making other people's hits.
Oh, he's writing this shit.
Here's a rule with artists, especially R&B artists. With the real popular ones, when you don't hear from them no more, they're writing for somebody else's hits. Like people that haven't heard from Missy Elliott, she was writing all them Beyonce hits. People ain't heard from The Dream was writing all the Beyonce hits. So usually once their career fades to irrelevancy, they usually go behind the scenes and they do really well. They become ghostwriters. Yeah, T-Pain's writing catalog is insane.
I gotta go through his shit. I never really was on that T-Pain wagon or whatever, but
yeah,
you know what I mean, that kind of shit. But he really impressed. He impressed a lot of people with his cover stuff. Back to the NBA. Shout out Nerd. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button. 364 on YouTube. 119 likes. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. We got a Rumble. 70 people watching on Rumble. Hit that thumbs up on Rumble. Ja Morant's back. White man let him back in the league. Now what? And he's been playing good. That nigga's been training and shit. And he acting a fool already, man. First, his dad's up there dancing.
Oh, that was his dad?
On the sideline? Yeah, dance. That was his pop dancing. Somebody made it like, yo, somebody said, and y'all wanted his dad to get him right. Oh, fuck yeah.
He said they wanted his dad to what?
People said, like, and y'all wanted Ja's dad to talk to him?
Oh.
Like, is this like, I remember when LeBron was first in the league, his mom was acting a fool. You know, there's the rumors of LeBron and mom and some of the players and shit like that. Like, sometimes, man, like you can't pick your parents, obviously. But sometimes these parents don't do no favors and shit, and then they get on, and the parents that we got on too, and they want to act a fool and shit like that. Like, if it was me, you know, I'm older, so I'd be like, I ain't gonna be just do nothing. I'll be in a cane and one of these niggas make it and shit. So I'd be like, I'd picture myself up in the bleachers, like, you know, just clapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it put me in a box because somebody say something, we're smacking nigga. So, you know what I mean? So I don't want to be around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I would be like, but like these guys want to be part of the scene, man. Like his parents, man. That's not your scene, it's your kid's scene, man. Let them get that shine off, man.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
As long as they take care of you, man. What the fuck y'all in there? He out there dancing, trying to be part of the show, man. Nigga, sit your black ass down, man.
Yeah, and the fact that he's courtside says a lot.
Yeah.
Why would you supposed to be up in the box like you said.
Yeah.
Son, let me get the box. Why would I want to sit down with everybody else? I'm trying to be up in the box with food and drink, and I'm watching the game on the TV with my feet kicked up. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be seen.
I agree with your take. I do not, I like to make sure my kids shine as much as possible and get all the credit. Play the background, let your kids have a moment. This is wild. But again, now we understand why Ja act the way he do. Apple don't fall too far from the tree. Now I'm definitely on Ja Morant's side though, as far as the gun thing. I really think it's emasculating. It's very anti-American to say that he cannot brandish weapons or pretend to brandish weapons. I'm gonna stand on that forever. Let that man practice his two-way in peace. Like you said, what'd you say? White people's culture is guns.
Yeah.
That's culture. Guns is culture. And they don't want that black man showing other black men about gun culture. They don't like that. They want to make sure they create docile, emasculated men, specifically black men in this case. Not men that are going to remind people of their Second Amendment rights because they want to abolish those. He said, "You don't do that dance when your kids score?" No, I do not dance when my kids score. And I coach the team. I'm a very calm parent on the sideline. I'm loud, but I don't do the whole theatrics.
Last up in the Black Twitter Report. I feel like this comes out every couple months. Do you have the picture with a comparing? Somebody made a comparison. Like, I don't know if this photo of Beyonce has been edited or not. Musician and builds. He's actually a pretty decent follower on Twitter. If you don't follow him on Twitter, give him a follow. Has Beyonce ever been this light? Is she on that Sammy Sosa? I don't think so, but I mean, she got money, so she can get the good stuff. You know what I mean? She don't got to go to like them.
Is Sammy Sosa bleaching?
Yeah, she don't got to get the Sammy Sosa bleaching. Remember Sammy Sosa bleach? He looked like Casper the Friendly Fucking Ghost for a while and shit. Till the skin got right. She got Beyonce got that money for that good shit. You know what I mean? That good white bright. Yeah. I mean, is she just staying out of the sun?
Yeah, that's what it is. Because I'm looking up pictures right now. I just literally typed in Beyonce tan, and I'm trying to see pictures of her with a tan. Also, the lighting could be a little bit different with this photo, but it doesn't matter because Beyonce always wears blonde hair. That enough is an indictment against her. Why don't you do the brunette look? Why does Beyonce not do the brunette look? And that's because Beyonce understands America. They understand media. And Beyonce is an empire. Beyonce is a business. And everybody knows in entertainment, white blondes rule. I remember working with a startup who specifically told me in my campaign, I didn't have enough white blondes. They told me, go out and get some more white blondes. And I said, you know what? You're absolutely fucking right. I don't have any white blondes. Where these hoes at? Because that's Dolph's dream. We are living Dolph's dream. You see, they think Dolph went away. No. All of those people came here. Operation Paperclip. So Beyonce's just doing what works in America.
Joe's Ham Sandwich says Michael Jackson was ahead of his time.
Y'all gonna leave Mike alone.
Well, Mike fucking had Vitagilo, whatever the fuck his name.
Yeah.
He did his autopsy, and Mike did have that. You know, I think the redacted gave him that needle and shit.
Yeah.
They might have gave Beyonce that needle too. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you don't know. They slick with it. I don't know, but I mean, Beyonce's a funny one to pick up. It seems like conservative white women don't really like her. You know what I mean?
Conservative white women don't like who?
Beyonce.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, I don't know, this competition thing or something like that. You know, like I'm feeling like all the white women will like Lizzo before they would like Beyonce. I think.
Damn. That's wild. White conservative women would prefer Lizzo over Beyonce. Let's test this right now. I want to put this out. This is interesting white culture artifacts right here. Poll.
Let me not say white conservative. I would say white women in general. I think
white women in general.
Yeah, we pick. They probably relate to Lizzo more than Beyonce.
Let's see.
They're saying all women like Beyonce. I don't believe. I don't buy that.
Yeah, I thought you know, at least the white liberal women. I thought they were big.
I think the white liberal women like, yeah, but no. The black women carry Beyonce.
No, gays carry Beyonce.
Oh, yeah, right. Black women and gays, they carry. They definitely carry Beyonce.
Yeah.
I don't think all women like Beyonce.
You said what?
All women love Beyonce and Oprah? Is that true?
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought Oprah fell off. Like my mom, I don't think I like Oprah too much anymore.
Word?
Oh, yo, did you guys? I went to the movies the other day. I went to see Wonka.
Who?
Wonka, Willy Wonka. They got an origin story on Willy Wonka, right? It's called Wonka, right? Willy, whatever. I took the kids to see it, and then coming out the theater, I see all these shines. I'm like. And I was in the key impression. It's like I see all these black people. Like, yeah, I'm like, man, what the fuck? What am I missing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot The Color Purple came out. Shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that new Drew one came out. They was that niggas were dressed up to a T. Like these can't. I went to the movies. Fucking had my smart hoodie on. Me and my kid, we go to Wawa every time we go to the movie. Go to Wawa. I like, yo, pick y'all candy out. I'm going to the fucking the deli. I was like, yo, make me a sandwich. I sandwich in the fucking.
Yeah, I was smuggling contraband into the movie theater.
Yo, I swear to God, I'm full. I gotta give some to the. I was like, yo, put this in your pocket, big Griff. Little Griff, put this in your chest.
You got to get smuggling. That's some good parenting right there. That's elite parenting right there. Kids need to know that.
It's so bad. Like now I got to do it all the time because they're hitting me up. Are we going to Wawa? Like they get excited about the shit. I'm like, all right, come on. Now every time we go to a movie, you got to smuggle something in because now they fucking like this is their thing. They're like, yeah, we're getting some shit in there. Yeah, fucking. I mean, so yeah, but I would get like a hoagie or some shit like that.
You know, my dad taught me
in the morning. So I got 2 breakfast burritos. I had egg white breakfast burrito.
My dad taught me how to movie hop. So basically what we would do is he would have me like study the movie theater times
Yeah.
and see like which movie ends and then go in order.
Yeah.
So I would figure out which movie to start with that had the pattern that we could link, and we'd go to the movie, pay to see one movie, then sneak to another theater. We'd do 3 movies in a week, in a day.
Never did that.
Yeah, that was fun to me.
Yeah. So yeah, they find that fun. All right, let me read some super chats.
Pedro Day used to movie hop with your dad too. Classic.
Descendant Loki, War Guns and Red Meat.
Yep.
Mar Daniels gift 5 gifted subs.
Shout out to Kamar Daniels with the gifted subs.
Monique's a new member.
Salute.
Retro Neon, I feel like Umar got problems. Retro Neon. All right, rest in peace, Kobe, but Duncan greater than Kobe. Come on.
Tim Duncan, he was the most boring player to ever exist. I hated Tim Duncan's game.
I used to root for Tim Duncan because niggas hated him. The streets hated him. Niggas hated him.
I couldn't stand him.
I got a Duncan jersey in my fucking closet. I used to be just drawing, man. Yo, but listen, Tim was a beast. Like, he don't get the credit he deserved because he wasn't, he just was about basketball and shit like that. But he was a monster. Like, they had to cheat him a couple times, man. So like, and then like Lakers got lucky a couple times. You know what I mean? There was some good battles between the San Antonio and them. He was a monster. I'm not gonna hold you. He was he's literally the best power forward to ever play. He doesn't have personality. If he had an outgoing personality, he'd be a more household name, to be honest. But I don't think he wanted it. He just wanted, I think he's from one of them islands. Straight, where is he from? St. Virgin Islands or Virgin Islands?
St. Croix?
St. Croix, yeah. Jason Rule, last show of 2023, final hookup court. Unk -7 wins to HJ -5 wins. What's HJ's punishment? One show wearing the Pit Vipers Hotep and Bill 2024.
What's my win percentage though? Let's talk about win percentage. Uncle Hotep took me to court at least 100 times.
Hillway, $5 donation. Matt, HA, may I call into the Grift report and speak on Christian nationalist Twitter space tomorrow? They pissed me off.
Please do. Please do. That shit was pissing me off.
Anyway, let's get
fucking white Christian nationalism. You couldn't tell me shit. I was just like, what are you doing? Anyway, my bad.
I was gonna get into Ye. Is Ye doing his side quest?
Oh, because of the apology?
Yes. He apologized in Hebrew. He took it a step further. He's like, let me write this in their native tongue. My Jewish friends, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Where's this thing at?
Let me see his. Let's see Ye's apology. Ye's apology to the Jews. Let's see. I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for any unintended outbursts caused by my words or actions. It was not my intention to offend or demean. I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. After causing untold damage by using... No, this is not. That's somebody else. Oh, that was the ADL made a comment. I think it's just Ye being bipolar. He's bipolar, at least according to him. So I think that's what this is.
That white man got to him?
No.
Gave his medicine?
Who the trainer? What do you say? Harvey?
Probably caught up. I got you now. Hold him down. Hold him down. Let me get the needle. I got the medicine in my bag. Got right in his arm.
Gave him that act right shot.
Now he's coming out with a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, he's coming out with new
Them shoes.
not the sock Jones. He's coming out with some new type slide Jones that like fucking go together in like a puzzle type thing. They look kind of hard, man.
Them
Pause.
shits is trash.
You like them?
You talking about the flips, the pods, the Yeezy pods? Here they are. Let me put them on the screen.
I don't think.
The Yeezy pods, them shits that slide up like above your calf muscle.
Oh, he got some new shit.
Oh,
I gotta see if I can find it. I don't know who fucking. I think it's Twitter. Isn't his Twitter up?
I'm on his Twitter right now. He got some foldable boot shoes.
Hold on.
There's some shit you wear to the water park.
Wait, maybe it was Joel.
I still don't know what you wear with these. He got a new Yeezy slide.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Yes, Jules must be in his inner circle because she's fucking.
She the one that tweeted it?
Yeah. He didn't tweet it yet.
Where is it? You sent it?
Yeah. But they're not even up on the site yet. So I don't know. It's just somebody gave her some shit or whatever.
Oh shit. Oh, that's kind of dope. I like that. The thing I like about his design is the minimalist sole, because you really don't want a thick sole. But the fact that these fold into each other and make like this, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like these. Honest opinion. $200. I'll wait for the bootlegs to hit Flatbush. Like nah. But I ain't got $200 for a pair of slippers. But he can get his money, you know. Somebody's gonna buy it, and they should. We should support him.
Yeah, but it looked like the ADL is like they're appreciative of his apology. It seemed like his first step.
Yeah, the ADL.
That's what it seemed like to me. I think Greenblatt made a statement or something like that.
Greenblatt?
I'm pretty sure it's Greenblatt. I read somebody said one of their statements. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like. You ain't gonna be kissing a wall in no time.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. He should have never made those comments. All those comments were fueled by Nick and Ali Alexander. Well, maybe not Ali Alexander, but you know, when he was hanging out with Milo and Nick, that was just a really bad idea.
Now, this is my Hotep take. My Hotep take is that fucking trainer. This was the fucker he was brainwashing him. He brainwashed him to do all this. Now he was just trying to get in touch with him so he can revert the programming. Some people say he broke the program. Nah, this was the program they wanted. So he could go out there and act fucking crazy. Now we got all this, you know, new laws. People, they want to make new laws and shit like that. Now, the trainer caught up with him. They gave him the needle again. Now he apologizing and stuff like that. I'm telling you, that was the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you got to think, what was the trainer program? You know what I mean? What was the program? It could have been these outbursts. You got to think of it. You got to think of all variables. I'm telling you. I see you, Justine. Also during the week, your boy, Your boy Sean King got kicked off IG.
Is that permanent? He's still going?
Bibby made the call. Greenblatt made the call. Your wet ass will fucking keep talking crazy, huh, Sean?
Mm.
I know people.
Zuckerberg.
Let me call Zuckerberg up. Greenblatt called Zuckerberg up on the bat phone. You know that fucking white boy that act black, that got these black people fooled and think he black? Get him off the goddamn IG right now. And Sean's acting like he's an agent himself, man. He was like, I had people call me. I had friends everywhere and shit like that. And they were telling me, yo, they're gonna kick you off IG. I'm like, what? Like he said, act like he had the heads up. I think Sean's an agent, to be honest with you.
Who Sean work for?
Oh, fucking Big George.
Who?
Big George.
Big George? King George? MI6? I don't know if he's domestic or foreign intelligence. He might be both. Mossad might have a piece of him. And Langley might have another piece. And they got a joint coalition.
I definitely feel he's an agent.
He worked for somebody.
Because he went way too hard for this shit. He went like super fucking hard. Like, yo, bro, relax, man. Like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? It was all right, cool. Like, then he was just like, he just went crazy. Like he had info. And remember, he was said back in the beginning, he said fucking he was going to try to help get some hostages out or something.
Yeah,
like
he was instrumental in getting some hostages released from Hamas.
So he got to have some connections or something like that, you know. I mean, but I mean, they could have just flipped him, you know. Like if you're working, just imagine you work in an intelligence agency. You're head of an intelligence agency, and you got this fucking white man that think he black or whatever, and he got like 8 million some followers across all platforms. But then you got the fucking goods on him. You got his search history. He caught him with a white woman. You know what I mean? You go like, hey, Sean.
Remember this?
We hit the Washington Post tomorrow morning, or you gonna do what the hell we tell you to do, boy.
Mm-hmm. Remember this video from the Diddy party? Remember this nigga?
Yeah, remember you at Sean Combs' party?
Mm-hmm. Sean
gave us this video himself.
Is this you in the middle of this FO?
So yeah, it's easy as that. You know what I mean? Like if you don't fucking, if you don't got your shit tight, man, then like, and there was also a video today going around about, you know, Lamont Sanford. No, Sanford and Son his name's Damon Wilson. My mom named me after this guy.
Really?
Yeah, no shit. He got on there and he was telling me, he was saying the same thing about Hollywood. He was like, it's always like, he said he never fuck with them people. He said, because the like some podcaster asked him, like, you know, what happened when you Red Fox, he died broke and shit like that. He was like, why didn't you help him out? He was like, man, he was a younger cat in that group, but when that show hit, they started going wild with their money, and he was young and he started keeping his money. He kept his money and shit. Then he said, well, after that, he went into ministry and shit. He became a preacher. But he said that everything about Hollywood, he said everybody making Hollywood got to pay the price. Guaranteed. He said the only way he got in Hollywood, because I think he was in Canada. He was doing some plays or some shit like that. And somebody put him in a movie. and then he was in All in the Family, and then they booked him with Red Fox. But yeah, there's an interesting people if you see it on YouTube, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, that's a real story. My mom named me after the Lamont in San Francisco.
Another one of them Uncle Hotep story fun facts. Damn.
He was sunning this nigga too. He was like, hey, how old you, man? He's like, I'm 35. The interview was, he's like, I'm 35. Nigga said, I got suit your age.
If I know who you talking to, nigga.
Yeah, he was like, man, I got suit your age. That's a son if I ever heard one. You got somebody old head told me you got suit your age, man. I'm like, all right, my bad. Shit.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think you covered this. I guess you covered this every day.
What?
It's election season.
Mm-hmm.
And they laid a trap for Nikki Haley. She fell right into it. I guess they like out of the blue, somebody asked him about slavery. What about the Civil War? What was the Civil War about? And the all day discourse about what the fuck the Civil War was about, shit like that. And this is why, like black people are fucking dumb, man. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, y'all really think it was about you, us? Like, come on now. Like, we really thought it was about us. Oh, they fought to free the slave. It sound good.
White folks was arguing over niggas. They fought a war because they want to free some niggas. That shit don't even sound believable.
This to bust your ass for the next fucking 250 years. Are you serious? They wanted to kill their cousins and brothers and over y'all to free y'all. What did you say? It was the excuse they used. It was not the fucking cause.
Yeah, they like to use us for shit. Oh, it's because of the niggas. No, leave us out of this. This between y'all motherfuckers. We ain't got shit to do with this. They always like to throw black people in some shit. No, leave us the fuck out. Why don't you sort out your own mess? Yeah, I had to do a whole presentation today on this to dispel all these dumbass myths, man. Motherfuckers talking about this shit was about slavery. Ain't nobody ever fought no war about freeing nobody. It's about conquest and moolah. That's what this shit comes down to.
Yeah.
But you nailed it on your Twitter. You said you could tell election season right around the corner because they done pulled the slavery bit out.
Yeah, it's early too. Like, you know what I mean? And Biden said it's about slavery. Like, come on, man. Like, I hate to say we're gonna fall. Black folks gonna fall for this shit again. Like it has nothing to do with 2023. Like today. Like, what does this have to do with anything today? Absolutely nothing. We got inflation out the ass, high ass gas prices, food high as hell. I went to get New York strips. You should be getting New York strip, like 2 New York strips. 12, $14, like quality joints. That's like 20 some bucks. Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the New York strips getting expensive? Like, man, I really don't even buy New York strip, but like if I was making like I was putting them in like a baked potato, just cutting up with some shrimp and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about like I usually get ribeye. I wasn't going to get a ribeye to do that. I was like, let's get a strip. I was like, damn, the New York strips were expensive, man.
Everything up on the bottom.
Yeah, and we were talking about the Civil War.
Can't even afford a New York strip steak. They want to talk about the Civil War. I can't even get a good cut.
Oh man.
These niggas want to talk about slavery and shit. We the new slaves. Yeah, he told you that.
Yeah.
The Civil War was not fought to end slavery. It was fought to evolve it.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
They said we gonna make it so that not only the niggas is slaves, but you all is slaves. And they made all of us slaves right after that. National Bank Act, 1863. Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Yeah. But it looked like this got some legs, or just, this is just the because I think the Iowa caucus is around the corner or whatever.
And then Maine just said, when is Maine's caucus? Because Maine just said Trump can't get voted for either. They didn't removed him or tried to remove him from the ballot. When is their caucus? February 3rd and 4th, it looks like.
I feel like he going to win Maine anyway. Like, that's a pretty liberal state, right? They weren't going to vote for him.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't win Maine anyway. Yeah, that's probably true. Municipal and regional caucuses are February 3rd or 4th. Yeah, they getting to it early. State convention is May 31st and June 1st.
Oh man, speaking of Big George, you see that? What the fuck was he doing? What was his helpers? You see the pictures people were sharing?
Yo, I came to Twitter and shit. They got fucking George Soros in his drawers.
That was a swimsuit, wasn't
it? Yeah. Talking about he got black helpers. Now motherfuckers care about black people.
Come on, man. That was just the tourism people, wasn't it? Or was that his people?
That was probably the tourism people. People that work at the hotel and shit.
They probably don't even, I mean, maybe they do know who he is. They might not even know who it is.
They ain't know who he was. They were just concerned if he was a big tipper or not. That's all they was concerned with. Fucking shit, man.
I thought there was one more thing before we get to the big story.
But the thing is, like, America's one of the few countries where slavery in its practice has been sort of abolished, because in other countries, and I'm using the term slavery loosely here, it's really affordable to have a live-in helper. Like, that's kind of common in the islands, Africa, Philippines, Vietnam. You know, like if you're middle class, you have somebody who, either lives with you or visits your house every single day to make sure shit's in order. You know what I'm saying? Which is basically like serfdom, aka slavery. But not the type where you're just beating on people and you own them. It's not really like that. You don't own this person, but they work for you and you pay them. But America is one of the few countries that doesn't have that. But when you go overseas, you start to see that. So you saw the George Soros thing, and I'm like, nigga, George Soros ain't doing nothing nobody else ain't doing when they go overseas.
Right.
When them Europeans don't go on vacation, they go on holiday. And when Europeans go on holiday, they go on holiday in Africa.
Yeah.
And you know what they look like? They look like George Soros out there with all them Negroes tending to him. I know, I seen it. I was in Africa. I seen it with my own two eyes. Just is what it is. Full white family. Full white family. Talking about white daddy, white mama, two beautiful little pristine white babies walking around with them. Guess who was pushing the stroller? Wakanda. Wanda Wakanda was pushing that stroller. Everywhere they went, she was handling business. So George Soros is not exempt. You know, this just tells me, when I saw this shit, I'm like, this is news? This is what y'all talking about? Because when I go to Africa, nigga, I'm going to have me a couple of Africans helping me out with some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go over there and not get the bonuses and perks of being a middle-class American. What they need to talk about is Hannah and how she's surrounded by African helpers. Nobody talk about that.
Yeah, I didn't dig too deep into why. I just seen that he was just swimming, and I was like, damn, he's fucking still moving around and shit.
That's surprising as hell. He could even stand
Yeah.
there.
But yeah, they love going to Africa, man. Them English women, they go to Africa and get their backs blown out. It was
Also
so
true.
bad. It was so bad they had to tell the women to chill.
Nigga, they tried to snatch me up when I was 16. I was like, nigga, I'm at the resort like you. I ain't. Yeah, them women coming out there thirsty.
All right, the big story of the week. I don't know how this fucking came about, man.
Bryson. That's all Bryson for.
How one black man has so much power. This one Negro said, man, take that shit off, man. I guess, let me backstory. I guess Ultra Right Beer is releasing correct me if I'm getting the story wrong. Ultra Right Beer, you know, the beer that came out because Bud Light was fucking woke. Came out with a conservative, women of conservative, whatever, calendar, pinup calendar. Now, I was watching Cannon stream last night. Shout out to Cannon. And he was going through the pictures. And there's nothing like super risque about any of them, you know, by Western standards.
Western standards, correct.
Kim Classic, Riley Gaines, Dana Loesch, and I don't even know any of. That's the only people I really knew. I didn't know any of the other people. Anyway, Bryson, the Christian militant that he is like, yo, get this shit the hell out of here.
He said it's demonic. He said it's demonic.
He says demonic, soft porn. And for at least 3 or 4 days, it went crazy.
No,
No?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going on day 8. Day 8, my nigga. I done talked about slavery. I done talked about Kwanzaa. And they still on the calendar shit. I've never seen a story hang out this long since Israel was attacked on October 7th.
Now, I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts on the matter. So y'all can take with it. Bryson's right. But the problem is in the West, we've had the sexual, somebody tweet, we had the sexual revolution since the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
We're so far gone. Like him saying that is alien to us. It's like, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that he's standing on his standards. And when we see somebody like that, they're like, what the hell is going on? Like, no, they you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But the thing is, the reason he's right is because that's how they wedge you like, if say there's a skyscraper, right? Maybe you can skip some steps, like you walking up the skyscraper. Okay. But you're going to have to take some steps, right? So the beginning step was y'all can be in the bathing suits on the magazine, full piece. Then the next step was now you can 2-piece.
Mm-hmm.
And the next step was you could be movies with your breasts out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next step was you could be the movies with you know what I mean? They show the movies with no girls showing the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Next step was the pornography thing.
Mm-hmm.
Next step, you know what I mean? Might skip some steps. And here comes Kim Kardashian
Mm-hmm.
showing it to the whole world, making famous. Next step, OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Bryson still is trying to get it back to step one.
Correct.
And that's why people are like arguing about it. You know what I mean? Like, he's not wrong, but we're too far. The West is too far going. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just too far going. And that's why people are so up and uproar about it. Like to you and I or whoever, like that calendar is like nothing. That's like, oh, that's nothing there. But like at the end of the day, that's how they weaseled away and corrupted the West, to be honest.
Yep. Nailed it. You nailed it. The people are so far gone. What'd you say? The people are so far gone they can't even tell?
No, they can't.
This shit right here was considered pornography in the heyday.
Yeah.
This shit right here, they'd have looked at this shit. Oh, these is harlots. These are not people of God. These are not conservatives.
Right.
These are harlots. That's what they would have said. But like you said, people have gone so far gone. They go, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? Well, like you said, judging by American standards, which isn't a standard at all. Because Americans don't have standards. If we had standards, we wouldn't be selling women on calendars. You ever seen an Islamic woman calendar? I ain't seen one. You know what they calendars consist of? Shit you actually fucking need. Not some shit that's gonna get your dick hard. You ever seen a Chinese? Well, never mind. Let me take that back because the Chinese do all kinds of weird shit when they get ready to. But you ain't never seen this shit like this. This is when you know your culture has devolved via cultural Marxism. The demoralization. I mean, it demoralizes you so bad that one day you'll wake up and you'll accept your daughters being sold in their bras. It's a form of sex trafficking. It's a form of sex trafficking in its rawest definition of the term. Now, this ain't no Epstein shit, right? It's all consensual. But just because it's consensual doesn't mean that it's not demonic. Now, what's my overall take? My overall take is, nigga, it's America and everybody here ain't got, like I said, ain't got no fucking standards. And this shit is kind of mild compared to what people usually sell nowadays. So I'll give you that. But it's not conservative. And if you're a conservative dad and you have this hanging up, you got to really check yourself. You know, I remember my dad, he had images up in the boys' room. We had a boys' room. And he had the beautiful Jamaican women in the thong bikinis and shit like that. And I enjoyed it. I gotta tell you, I spent hours looking at that poster. But it's not something I'd repeat with my sons. I wouldn't want to do that. I'd want to keep them focused on other things and find other ways to make sure that they grow up heterosexual, like using the F word deliberately around the house. And pointing out that rainbow shit when I see it and let them know it's abhorrent. You know what I'm saying? There's ways to do that. But this is definitely more like working man. You know, I'm in my garage and, right, you know, I'm putting together a new bookshelf for the family and this is my man cave. And okay, you want to talk about what is white culture? Here you go. Beer and bitches. Beer and bitches on a calendar. That's white culture. What do they call it? Booze and boobs. It's white culture. This is white culture. But you can't on one side complain about OnlyFans culture and then do this. You can't do it. But I tell you what, Seth got his money's worth out of this campaign. He got his money's worth. This is a great marketing campaign. So shout out to him and Ultra Right Beer.
Yeah, this is a win because nobody like I had forgot all about that, and then they've been arguing for days, like a week. Pearly thing get in there, she get into the mix, like all everybody getting in the mix, and like I just can't believe Bryson started all this shit, man. Like, see, that's the thing, man. They hate when niggas start thinking, man.
Here we got one of them thinking Negroes. And he talking too. Go get the rope.
One of them T people, one of them right wing T people was talking crazy.
Oh, they dropped the N-bomb on his ass.
Oh, I fell out.
Hold on, I gotta find that. That shit had me crying. I ain't even gonna hold you. I read that shit. I said, damn. Where is it? Oh damn. I think I deleted it.
Yeah, I seen they was getting on them, and there's like a MAGA tranny or something like that. I mean, I'm just repeating the Twitter.
Yeah.
He went crazy over that, and then yeah, it was like I just can't believe it, that people try to get, oh, let's find out stuff about him, and people like I don't know.
Oh, they try to do the let's dig up your past shit like the left do.
Yeah, for this. Like he can't be that. Is he that important? Like he started this whole conversation for fucking a whole week. Everybody involved in shit. Fucking you. When you start the grift, when you start a week-long grift, that's crazy. But they don't listen to his music. You ever listen to Bryson's music? I listen to a lot of his shit. You listen to me. That's what the type of time he's on. It's hard to believe that some people are like that. I've worked with people that were like deeply religious, have prayer after dinner, prayer meetings at the home and shit like that. I work with white folks like that. You know what I mean? Like y'all just know, some of y'all just don't be around them. You know what I mean? And Bryson's like he's knee deep in that church stuff. So of course he's going to be like that. Like sometimes you got to let people be that, there's room for that. But the sooner y'all start arguing and shit like that just takes away from everything. You need a Bryson over here and you need other people, but you need him because he's going to you need people like Bryson going to set the standard. That's what you need to get back to.
Yep. Somebody remind your ass.
That's why they're trying to eliminate him and shut him up because because he sets the marker of where you should be, you want to be, or you need to be. But if you shut that Negro up, then they can move that where you need to be. They can move it up to, well, at least we ain't doing OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
At least we're not doing the Kim K. Or it could be like, well, I was just with my boy doing the Kim K shit. And they're going to keep moving the marker until it's the OF.
Yep. Till everybody at a Diddy party.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is true.
Read the rest of these super chats. Retro Neon. Tim may be born, but he had MVP votes his rookie year. He's the only player to win a title in 3 different decades. In my opinion, he's the number 2 behind MJ.
Mm.
The Martian. I recently discovered that Caucasian is not the correct word for white people, as the native Caucasians are actually mixed race.
That's correct. It's Caucasian is an obsolete term.
What the hell's the name? No, the correct term for white people.
For white people?
Yeah.
Well, they come from the Yamnaya tribe and the Corded Ware tribe. And I think that it's probably Indo-European is probably the most specific term to use is Indo-European. But Caucasian has been deemed scientifically, it's been deemed as obsolete. Shaka called into my show and gave us a whole lecture on this.
Last name first. Top 24, 2024.
Yeah.
Carlos, much appreciation, much respect, much appreciation.
This is the last episode of the year, y'all. Appreciate you.
To send a Loki, they're gonna beat up his pockets all year. All it is. You talking about? Yeah, he trying to get his shit off, man.
Yeah.
They probably picked up on like, yo, let me make this apology. They're gonna put my record out. Yo, gonna let me sell some sneakers. Go ahead, put that apology out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pay the toll, yay.
What's in the chat? What's in the chat, Jabari?
What's the
he sent the training tweets. All right, hold on. Let me pull this up. All right, let's put that one there, and then there's another one in here. This one. You see it?
Which
he posted it in the channel, HBTY channel.
Oh yeah.
Damn, this is crazy. Holy shit, I can't breathe. He says, you're a trainee. You don't want me to say what should happen to you. And they responded, don't play softball, nigger. Tell me how you really feel. And then the other one is, oh nah, this isn't all of it. Jabari, where's this one? You two had a meltdown. Let me see if I can find this. You two had a meltdown. Let me see if I can find this tweet. This tweet was worse than, dropping an M-bomb. What's her name? Miss Rita Love? Oh my God. I'm about to see some weird shit on this timeline. I don't even want to come here. I might vomit. What's the keyword? Meltdown. Let's try meltdown. Hopefully they haven't deleted it yet. Here we go. Found it. Says right here, you two had a meltdown because a libertarian released a calendar. Considering your background, maybe we should take rights away from you too. Considering your background, maybe we should take rights away from you too, since your people commit all the violent crime and are eradicating white people. In my opinion, if it were up to me, you'd be on a boat to Africa. That's some nasty work.
I like how the other one, white women want to sleep with black men so they can say nigga and get away with it. And then the mountain says, is that how you're getting away with it?
Wait, what? Say that again?
It's the second one in that. And the one she talking about, white women want to sleep with black men.
I didn't see that. Where's that?
It was right underneath the in the HBTY, right underneath the Bryson one. The second one. You see it?
White women want to sleep with black men so they can say nigga and get away with it. And somebody
Yeah.
says, is that how you're getting away with it?
That person says, not for race mixing personally.
Mm.
How the hell? No, I like, listen, I'm so confused right now. You mean to tell me you can switch genders, but race mixing is off the limits? Like you can mix genders, right?
Wait till they do the documentary on the racism in the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
Wait till they do the documentary. I done heard from the black gays. The black gays done said it. I seen them. They said these white gays are the most racist whites they've ever come across. I've had women tell me, grown women. She in the chat too. Told me, yeah, these motherfuckers is racist.
Like, that's weird. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's some backwards logic right there. You will fucking change your whole gender, but fucking a nigga is where you draw the line. It's a wrap for America, bro. We cook.
Oh my god.
This motherfucker would have took a parachute off a building if he was in Saudi Arabia. America different though. We tolerant.
Yeah. Retro Neon Nikki at Warhawk getting that Biden paycheck. Next thing you notice, I'm fighting liberals and asking Jesus, Yeshua, and horrors for a melee weapon. David Murdoch. What up, David Murdoch? It is dangerous and cowardly to think to blame a woman for a man's lust. They have been cults built around in that and into thinking. See the IVP. Ciao, David. Tanya Liveria. Thanks for getting us through another crazy year. No problem.
Thank you, Tanya. She came to HotepCon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Tanya was at HotepCon.
Okay. I can't see shit.
She was there. Good people. She was very, very, very nice person.
Yeah, last show of the year. We got 12 more shows to 300 next year. We have episode 300, which is another milestone. Excited for that. I just appreciate everybody coming along for the ride with us. Expect more to say and bigger stuff as well. Last name first, you brothers are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You got anything coming up tomorrow?
What's tomorrow? Friday, right?
Yeah.
I just can't wait for this week to end so I can get some sleep.
Oh, you must have been busy.
Huh?
There's a lot of grift out here this week.
Listen, I usually start my New Year's resolution early. Like as soon as I get it, I start it because you're kind of a hypocrite if you wait till the first.
Right.
And my new shit is just fucking up at 5:30 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And right to the gym. I'm about to bulk up. I'm about to put on like 25 pounds because I'm preparing for the end of the world. I need to be able to run a mile in under 6 minutes, and there's some cardio things I want to get fixed. And bulking up is not going to be my goal. I'm going for ultimate fitness. The look I'm really not concerned with. So I'm going to be tired late at night because I'm just up all fucking day. Allows me to get more work done too. So that's the grussel. Because the thing is, 2024 is a year of money. Okay? And if there's one thing I learned about the Trump era was that on election season, you have got to strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah.
When it's election season, you got to grustle like you never grustled before. You got to mix that grift with hustle. So I ain't fucking around in 2024. I'm trying to get straight to the bag. So in order to do that, I need ultimate hustle. So my new shit is being up fucking stupid early and hitting the gym.
Yeah, because if anything like the past couple elections, there's going to be plenty of stories. Even outside of the Trump and stuff, you got to remember there's always going to be these distractions, false handkerchiefs, shootings, and we still got a war going on in the Middle East, so that's going to be big. You don't know what's going on.
You got the invasion of the southern border.
The southern border is big. These New York and them, New York City. Hey man, y'all better not put them on a bus past 10 o'clock. It was some crazy hours, some shit like that. And everybody's in there. There's a lot of people, content creators, and everybody's just going to jump on anything. If you're in the non Black Twitter stuff, you got to be on it because everybody's going to be on it. But you're right. Hustle is part of being. You got to be right, but being first and right is better than than anything.
Yeah,
you want to be early to the grift on some of this stuff.
I'm just saying that I got to be prepared just in case Pablo come across the border and try some shit. I'm gonna whoop his ass, and I got to be ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And I know what it takes to be in that kind of condition. Because it might not be Pablo, it might be Pablo and Juan. So I got to prepare not to fight one motherfucker, but two of these little motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or one of these fucking Africans. These niggas is big as shit. They coming across the border too. And then niggas try to come in my door. Pause. I'm going to send their ass back to the motherland. In a wood box.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Retro Neon, F America, back to the motherland. Retro Neon, eat 8 hours of sleep, work out, and make money in 2024.
Yeah. So, especially with all these doomsday movies coming out, I'm like, oh, y'all trying to tell us something, huh? All right, say less. I'm preparing, Ace. I'm preparing for the end of the world. I told the boys that shit. I'm like, yeah, you know what we preparing for right now? And I'm like, nah, end of the world, nigga. You believe in that stuff? All right, keep fucking around. You see, they did that pandemic shit to us.
Right.
They'll hit your ass with a fucking 3-month purge. Just because you got out of line. You telling me they won't knock the grid out for a month?
Yeah. I do need to get a generator, man. That's one thing I'm gonna have to put on the agenda to buy. Hotep Federales, $20. Thank you for your words of wisdom, AJ. I appreciate everything you've been doing since I met you at HotepCon.
El salute. Shout out to Hotep Federales. He came to HotepCon. He's a good people.
HotepCon reunion. But yeah, I mean, you're right. If they hit us with the, I never thought they would hit us a scandemic, pandemic, whatever you want to say. But if they're willing to take it that far, they'll take it a step further. So what's the step further? I mean, we don't know, but it's going to be more.
Right.
That was fucking hell on earth, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was bad.
That shit was terrible. That was a spooky time.
It was. Niggas still running around, walking around with masks on and shit.
Shit was closed and shit.
Niggas try to check you for fucking all the businesses were closed. People, you know how fucked up it is? There's so many businesses that went out of business. So many restaurants gone.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't hold on.
Right. McDonald's was open. Walmart was open.
Yeah, Big Corp was.
Big Corp was deemed essential.
That's just fucked up.
You couldn't go to the gym, but you get a Big Mac.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, you got to be ready for this shit because you never know what kind of tricks that they're going to pull. You know, Hotep Con in the East, actually, Dizzler, if you at me on Twitter, I got the ticket link for the Grifties. I got the ticket link for the Grifties. It's in my text messages. I have it officially. We haven't made any announcements, but if you want it, at me on Twitter if you want to be one of the first people to buy tickets to the Grifties. At me on Twitter. I'll give you guys the link before we make the official announcement. The only reason why I haven't made the official announcement, because right now it says Hotep Jesus presents. Then it says Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus presents. So there's some mistakes there. So I don't want to announce it, and it's not the right information. But if you want the link is live right now. And we need somebody to sort of test it too, so we know the logistics of all of this. Cannon going live.
Okay.
He going live after this. But yeah, man, I'll see you in the new year. Happy New Year, man.
All right, yeah. Happy New Year. Have a safe one.
Yes, sir. Hotep and Hotep.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how